Welcome. This is Grammy Queen. And if you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which comes from within us, that which makes us smile, makes us laugh. Hence, we say the crimson light is life. So I hope you can hear the bells toll. Wow. I just love it. I just love it because this energy now is that where I am going to say one, two, yes. It's just stopped on two. Yes, so there we are, opening our third eye. It's the time I am capturing this energy, that vibration, to say, yes, we are on this journey of actualizing self full love. This is where we get ignited. This is where we stay focused into sharing and being. However, the purpose of this presentation is I just thought I'd just look at my Facebook page, just my little intermission for this time, which I don't do often at all, not when I'm doing presentations. But I got this purple. Oh, I'm just recollecting purple bouquet of flowers, and it was really saying, pass this to 20 people, including me, of course. And I was really wondering, the people who are sending these things, do they know the significance of the number Y20? Now, what I would really like to establish here is know why we are doing what we do, have a degree of consciousness. Yes, there is the aspect of trust. If you don't know, trust. But we have a duty to know. Hence, we are told, know thyself. Seek wisdom, study to find thyself approved, and all of those things. So when we know, we are able to activate our consciousness, our conscious vibration into that intention to really acquiring or receiving or whatever it is that we're endeavoring to receive. Okay, so I thought I would just make a very quick presentation on this and to show again, to tie how this number two, because this is the agreement that they're entering into in saying, send this to 20 people, including myself. So you go around 999 18, you do this two cycles, 1 to 9, so 9 and 9, 18 and 2, or 9 and 9, sorry, whatever, 9 and 9, 18, yes, and 2, 20. That's correct. So we see that you are going through this subconscious journey, because that's what we are putting there into a subconscious. But if we are able to know why we do what we do, we are saved. I'm using the word saved. In fact, I don't know about the word saved. It's realizing who we are, realizing we are infinite being like Eve ate. As I have said before, in case you are new to this, we are told that Eve ate an apple, gave a husband, got punished for it, and of course we all turn sinners. Sinners are a really bad thing in that context. Of course we go on feeling very guilty, very ashamed, particularly in the context of how it has been construed in certain areas, in the intimacy, context. And there is another development. Eve ate, A-T-E, and 1, 2, 5 equals 8. Eve ate. Now, of course, I have shown this in two different ways, because it also said her eye was open. Their eyes were open. Okay, so let's see I. E-Y-E. So it's 5 plus 7 plus 5. That's 17. And that is in direct correlation with the word God. G-O-D. So that is 7, 6, 4. That's 10, 17. So it would be interesting to look at the structure of this. We see 7, 5, and of course here we have 6. Well, the 7 is there. 7, 6, 4. This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's look at this. Let's just look at this. We've got some groundwork to do. So there we are. Let's do Eve here. EVE. That's 5, 4, 5. Okay. And God is 7, 6, 4. So we see that here in the D section of God would be in the middle, directly in the middle of Eve, her forehead. Okay, so we see as well that when we add 5 and 5, 10 and 4, 14, that's correct, which gives, oh, we were not doing, we were meant to be doing eyes, and I done Eve. Okay, so perhaps this is for a very good reason, not perhaps, because we need to see who Eve is. Eve is directly here. Eve is now in 5. She is in the middle. Her eye is open here. There, the word sacrifice. This is what I mean by this beautiful template. The word sacrifice to Eve here is showing and also indicating through revelation that her feet, because the legs L, so her feet is going forward into action, you could say, forward going that way. So her eye is open on the 5. She is able to see on both sides. So we were doing the numerical value for I now. Let's see, E, Y, E. And this is 5, 7, 5. So this happened for a very good reason. This is what we need to do. Know that nothing happens by accident. You may not get it straight away, but nothing is accidental in the term accidental. There is a divine reason for it. It's like an angel is saying, hey, hang on, you need to be looking at this. Right. So here we see, there we've gone, 7 is here, and with the eye is in the middle here. That 7, I mean, is in the middle of the eye. Who are we? Who are you? YOU is 7, and you are in the middle of God's eye. And hence the scriptures, of course, say, you are where God says, you are the apple of my eye. You are in the middle of God. Hey, it's not even showing that God is in the middle of you. You are in the middle, the center part of God. Hey, so there we have Eve, 5, 5 on both sides, 5 and 5, 10, which also equals heaven, Satan, hell, and quite a lot more. And sacrifice, of course, it equals 10, 40, 46. 46. This is 64, 46. So you see how this is the mirror part. The mirror part. This comes to 10. 4 and 6 is 10. Isn't that delicious? When you intend to have fun, no matter what, nothing stops you. So here, and we see that with Eve now, that's 7, which the V. That's 7. is really the V. It's a lever that is closed, or to a certain extent here, it's not really widely open. Hence, it said that the number 7 is victory. And don't we always see the V as victory? We are not really entrapped as we tend to think. When we know, that's why it is said, study to be approved. We are the ones need to be approving of ourselves. When you go to university, you are not going to really do this for your lecturer or your parents to see how that they see how bright you are. It is for your purpose to see where you are in the spectrum of this life mirror. When you go to college, when you go to your job, how competent you are reflects on how good you feel about yourself. And so, who feels good about that? Of course, there are other people sharing that because we are all a whole. But you can only experience within you, for it is FOR, but let's use that FOUR or that 4 points here again. In that development, you are seeing for the development that is happening, which is giving you the comfort of that E here. You are Eve. Revelation is revealing. So, again, I'm going to say, open our third eyes. Open our eyes. Now, opening our eyes is something that might be new to many of us. Some of us have gained the art naturally. Some of us have been so pressured, we had no choice than to go because we woke up one day and thought enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore for various reasons. But haven't you ever heard that knowledge is sweet like the honey? Now, talk of honey, I've got to come back to this honeybee because the synchronistic events deriving from Eve, EVE, and it ends and it closes with that T, and you start with that S going back again to that 9. I've got to show you. We've got to learn this because that is what has shaped us. You can only make changes when you understand what changes you want to make, what the construct of those changes are. Okay, so events, we have Eve. Eve is centered here, but also we know she's represented there in the new. Eve is in everything. Scripture said that. Same scriptures about the sacrifice. It says that. And God saw everything that he done or formed or made was good. Everything was good. And good goes all the way on the 7, where we are. 7, the day of rest. The day of rest, including the 6 days of creation. He saw those were good. There's the T. He might have nailed it there, we could say that, with the T. With the T looking like a nail, we could say. He nailed it. He saw, looking back with the 7, that all what he'd done was good. He stood up and he saw it was good and said, In fact, I could hear him saying, haven't I done well? Yes, I can even hear him saying, well done, Crimey Queen. In you I am well pleased. Well, you know, we could hear anything we want to, I suppose. It depends of your intention and attention, that couple. So, of course, let's keep these in bite sizes. When we say bite sizes, we're looking at 15 minutes. Well, the food is good. Okay, all right. So if you like this presentation, yeah, click the like button. I hope you have found this beneficial. I hope you have found it fun. I hope you have found it really insightful. So remember to share and subscribe. And feel free to leave your comments. In fact, I would love to hear your comments. Okay. And in the meantime, stay blessed, stay bright, and stay ignited. Namaste. And spill over with love.